Trevor Francis becomes the world's first £1 million footballer. Margaret Thatcher becomes the first female Prime Minister. Seb Coe sets a new mile world record. The actor John Wayne dies. The future Mayor of Winterton, Mash, is 11 years old and is off to big school. Come on! How then, Ramblers? How are you doing? Hey, I'm 11. Let me just put my cuppa down. 1979. I'm 11 and a future of ridicule, disappointment, and all round general getting fucking used to having your dreams shattered has been bestowed upon me. 'Cause my dad took me to my first Leeds game. Oh, yes. But, on the plus side, Leeds couldn't lose this game because it was Eddie Gray's testimonial, and it was Leeds United versus Super Leeds. Oh yeah, how my life would change from that day forth. Happy days. Look at this here. I've got my shoot annual. And this is when you knew, back in the day, look, these were proper footballers, not like the fannies nowadays. Yeah, they used to come straight. This is Terry Yorath in his classic Coventry City kit. And this is Terry Yorath. This is back in the day when your footballers used to come straight from a porno shoot to play football. Look at him. Look at that tash. Bono. Grow up, Mash. Not a prayer. So, 79, what was happening? In sport, Trevor Francis became the world's first £1 million player. Liverpool won the first division. Arsenal, with the help of Sunderland, if you see what I did there, they won the FA Cup. Nottingham Forest won the European Cup. It was a right year. Future corrupt Tory gimp Seb Coe won the BBC Sports Personality of the Year after running round a track even quicker than the bloke the year before. Yeah, right, let's crack on with these three TV things. Couple of classics here this year, so here we go. Here's your first TV thing. Guess what it is? I'll tell you at the end. Go on. And the second one.
La 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 la.
And your third one.
Just a good old boy,
In the bank.
never meaning no harm.
There you go. Your three TV things. I'll tell you what they were at the end. Pretty easy though. Other shows on UK TV this year. Jigsaw. Wow. Bit of a strange mix was Jigsaw, but there was a proper freaky bastard on Jigsaw. There was a character called Nosy Bonk. Yeah, big old fucking conk on him. Bit like my mate in Leeds, Richie. Massive nose. And I think the music that used to accompany it was I think it was that. I could be wrong. That's another example there where why the fuck? Why do I know that? Why do I know that? No idea. It's been up there since 1979. I've never needed it. And pulled it straight out of the hat. What else was on? Blankety Blank, the first ever Antiques Roadshow. The first ever Monkey. Loved Monkey. Fucking weird. I had the box set years later and I tried watching them. And I'll be honest with you, they were shit. It's one of them things that seemed a little bit better at the time, you know what I mean? And oh, come and see the slice cake. Oh, Aunt Sally, change me head. And the W and the no and the Z. Yeah, Wurzel Gummidge. Wurzel Gummidge was shit up. Taxi with Latka. Yeah, Latka. And Danny DeVito and was it Christopher Lloyd? Yeah, it was a right cast, was Taxi. Taxi was all right. Right, your big films of the year. Rocky 2. Yep, Rocky 2 was on the go. Moonraker, your Bond movie. The Warriors, fucking Warriors, man. It was Cyrus. I saw him kill Cyrus. Brilliant film. Mad Max. I think that was way ahead of its time because I reckon we're heading fucking towards that. You mark my words. Telling me I can't have a diesel van in 8 years' time? Fuck off. Life of Brian. What a classic. Brilliant film. And the musical this year, the biggest selling musical, was made as a future tribute to Prince Andrew. Yeah, that was Fiddler on the Roof. Sue me if I'm wrong. Anyway, on to music. On January the 29th, 1979, 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer went to school and shot 2 of her classmates and injured another 9. Absolutely fucking horrific events. So when she went to court and they asked her why she did it, she says, "I don't like Mondays." Meanwhile, in Ireland, little scruffy bastard Bob picks up on it, doesn't he? Writes "I don't like Mondays" and cashes in on absolute fucking tragedy. But thankfully, Bob Geldof never did that again. No, he never cashed in on tragedy again. Apart from 5 years later with Band-Aid. Yeah, but he never did it again. Just that and Band-Aid. Yeah. Oh, and Band-Aid too. But apart from them 3 instances, Bob Geldof never made money out of tragedy. Cheers, Bob. Right, I want you to have a listen to this intro because this was the first time that music really went and twatted me. And I thought, fuck, I like that. So have a listen to this intro of a famous song and I'll tell you the story about it. Have a listen. Guitars, man. All right, fade out. Wow. That was my first and last ever DJ request. Okay, paint you a picture. Burton Village Hall. They had a disco every so often. And the people from Burton had a choice of either going to Winterton School or Foxhills in town. So this particular disco, you used to get a mixture of all the kids from Foxhills and all the kids from Winterton and the kids from Burton that went to the other ones. Yeah, so basically it was just a night where the hardest one from Foxhills would have a fight with the hardest one from Winterton. But this song was played by the DJ. And I was like, fucking hell, it was like a mosh pit. We was all kicking shit out of each other. I remember it distinctly like it was yesterday. And when he played it, because I'd never heard it before, all I could make out was... So I went up to the DJ and I went, that song you played about 3 songs back. I says, will you play it again? He says, fucking, which one? I don't know, I'm not listening. I says, I think it was called Hairy Monster. And he looked at me like, you fucking what? I says, yeah, you go, Hairy Monster. Yeah, Hairy Monster. He says, it's alternative Ulster, you thick fuck. Yeah. So he played it and we went crackers again. And seriously, that was 1979. Jake Burns is still touring on a regular basis with Stiff Little Fingers. And if you get a chance, he still puts a shift in. He's shit hot. Yeah. Proper stuff. Proper longevity. A band that fucking meant something and still do. So SLF, get on it. Or as my mate's missus called it, we went to see Stiff Little Fingers a few years ago, me and Richie. And he said to his missus, who's a lot younger than him, she's like a child bride, he says, do you want to come with us? And he told her who the group was. But she didn't fucking listen, you know, because them young uns, they don't listen, do they? Now they know best. So she told her mates that she was going with us that night to go watch Stinky Fingers. What else was happening in music in 79? Elton John became the first musician from the West to perform in the Soviet Union. Okay, so that makes me think, there's probably a reason why Putin's fucking angry right now, having a listen to that shit. Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall Part 2 was UK Christmas #1. And again, that well-known Asian country of Israel won Eurovision. Fuck knows. I don't know how that happens. But anyway, I'm going to sing a song for you. This is from 1979. And what a great band as well. With the sad loss of their singer recently. So have a listen to this. And I'll catch you in a bit. I'm going to go finish my cuppa off. Ta-da! Stop your messing around. Better think of your future. Time to straighten right out, creating problems in town. Rudy, a message to you, Rudy, a message to you. Stop you fooling around. Time to straighten right out. Better think of your future, else you'll wind up in jail. Oh, Rudy, a message to you, Rudy, a message to you. Stop your messing around. Better think of your future. Time to straighten right out, creating problems in town. Oh, Rudy, a message to you, Rudy, a message to you, Rudy. Oh, a message to you, Rudy. Yeah, a message to you, Rudy. Oh, a message to you, Rudy. A message to you, Rudy. 3, 2, 1, back in the room. So yeah, message to you, Rudy, the specials. Fucking brilliant. Used to love dancing to that at Teeny Bop Tips on a Tuesday night. So, back in 79 we go. The biggest selling car was still the Ford Cortina. However, Vauxhall brought the Astra out that year. Hing, 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 bike wankers! What were you queuing up for? You was after the Kawasaki Z1300. A straight 6 engine with a top speed of 132 miles per hour. Why would you? I don't get it. Don't get it. Prices again. A gallon of petrol, 98 pence. We're nearly at the quid mark. Bell's whiskey, £4.75. A bag of Golden Wonder lard was a staggering 20 pence for a bag of crisps. You're taking the piss. I used to like them. My mum would give me some pennies to get some sweets on the way to school. And I remember it was them green chocolate things that were wrapped, they were round, and I think they were called tuppence. They were probably priced at tuppence, I don't know. So we used to get some of them from Spar Shop, and them salted crisps that had the blue packets in it. So you could either have them plain or you could have them very salted. Don't know whether they're still, were they Smiths, I think, yeah. Anyway, back in the room. Fags! 67 pence for 20. Woo! A pint was 46 pence. Births and deaths. I do like these births and deaths. Oh, hey, we're missing something here. Oh, no. Come back to you in a minute. Found it! Right, births and deaths. Let's do it deaths first. Let's see the legends that died, and let's see the absolute fucktards that replace them. It's just not right. It's a travesty. Who died in 79? Sid Vicious. No. John Wayne. No. Richard Beckinsale. No. Brilliant actor of Porridge and Rising Damp fame. God, they're 3 massive losses. Who can we get to replace them? Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Unreality bad influencer plastic Kourtney fucking Kardashian. Why? Michael, the worst TV fucking pundit wooden knob ever, Owen. Shite. And Adam, every fucking song I sing sounds the fucking same Levine of Maroon 5. Wrong, wrong, and wronger. Anyway, your average weekly wage in 1979 for men was £68. No tails, your women, was £55. Now that's a 13 quid difference. To me, seems too close. Yeah, it seems ridiculous for doing half a job that doesn't even include lifting of heavy objects. It doesn't include making and taking charge of very important decisions. It doesn't include proper driving of vehicles and parking the bastards properly. Yeah, it's crackers, innit? I mean, they'll be wanting a fucking female Premier League in the future. What's it all about? Get on these firsts from 1979. Thatcher becomes the first female Prime Minister. Yeah, how did that go? The first ever Trivial Pursuit board game. Yeah, that was shit as well. Sony released the Walkman at £81. Now, the Walkman was a fucking game changer because you could now sit on public transport with your headphones on and let other people try and make out what shit you were listening to that they fucking didn't want to. Fashion, turn to the left. Tight t-shirts and jeans were worn, get this, and this is straight off the internet. Tight t-shirts and jeans were worn by, come on, come in closer, both sexes. You fucking what? There's only two sexes in 1979. How fucked up is that? That's not going to catch on, is it? You must have Christmas toy. Got to have it, Mum. Was just... This is shite. The Meccano construction set. No. Shite. I'd rather smash the fucker than build it, thank you. And the Millennium Star Wars Falcon. Nah, I'm alright. Not for me, Tat. Shite. Right, let's do these TV themes. Brilliant. The first one was Kickstart. I kid you not, in 1979, bike wankers were creaming in the leathers, watching fucking knobheads ride a motocrosser over the top of a knackered Volkswagen Beetle. Don't get it. The second one. It was the Red Hand Gang. Yeah. They were 5 crime-solving preteens with their dog Boomer. And to show where they'd been, they left a red handprint on the walls. We had a similar gang, I remember, but we used to leave brown skid marks everywhere. Oh, yes. But when we got sort of 15 and 16 onwards, if you were in the Red Hand Gang, that meant something very, very different, if you know what I mean. And your last one. I could close my eyes and see it now. Yeah, I just did. Of course, it was the Dukes of Hazzard. Now, we spoke how bad the double D was, you know, your double denim in fashion. But in 1979, you would have died to have had a chance spinning double D, as in Daisy Duke. Yeah, Daisy was Bo and Luke's cousin. Of course she fucking was. But the one who I would love to have been out of that series was Uncle Jesse. Because if I was Uncle Jesse, I shit you not, and I stand by it, I would still be fucking bathing Daisy now. Well, that was 1979. We're into a new decade next. So, thanks for listening. As always, pass it on to your mates. Send me some comments. Do what you do. Give me some tips. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, from 80s onwards, I'm on one. See you later. The tracks and